Hey everybody, and welcome to the BullSheepParty. And in this one we're going to be reviewing one of the newest vehicles added to the game, the Enus Deity. As always, we're going to be taking a look at its exterior, its interior, the way it customizes. Don't mind the notification on the top, on the right, well, you know what I mean. This is for another video, but for now let's focus on the Deity. As always, we're going to be taking a look at its exterior, interior, the way it customizes, handles, and all that good stuff in Los Santos Customs, and ultimately, I'm going to be telling you if it's worth it. And as always, let's start with the 360 on the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First off, this is based on the current generation, Bentley Continental GT, with some inspiration in the rear from the current generation Rolls-Royce Wraith. And in my opinion, the exterior looks incredible. This is the Bentley is one of my favorite looking vehicles of the entire world. So there you have it. As for the level of interactivity you can expect from this vehicle, you can open the hood. Nice, nice, nice. All four doors and the trunk. And it has to be said that this vehicle can sit 4 people. So 1 driver and 3 passengers, which is more than I can say about most of the vehicles released in this DLC. But yeah, we're not here to talk about those. As for now, let's jump in and see what the interior of this one looks like. Very cool, very spacious, and I don't know if you caught that, but the screen lit up as soon as I walked in the vehicle, which is a pretty cool attention to detail. Other than that, the vehicle, everything other than the central console screen is reused from other vehicles, which is kind of a shame. But let's listen to the way it sounds. Okay, that's not horrible. Now, it's time for a very scientific test to see what type of drivetrain the vehicle has. And that was also scientific. And it should come to no surprise that this is a rear-wheel drive vehicle, which is a theme, I think, in this DLC. Most, if not all, vehicles are gonna be rear-wheel drive. And as we're making our way to Los Santos Customs, I'm gonna be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of this. Starting with, it feels kind of clumsy, which should come to no surprise considering this is based on an almost 6,000 pound vehicle. So it kind of feels like a tank, which is kind of appropriate. But in all honesty, this is definitely not going to be my daily driver unless something radically changes with us customizing and fully upgrading it, but yeah, it doesn't feel great. Especially not for the money that I spent on it, which was, I want to say about $2 million, but let me just make sure and anyway, let me just make sure and be straight here. Yep, it cost me a little under $2 million at $1.8 million, just because I haven't completed the requirements for the trade-in price, because the vehicle just came out. You see? As for how it customizes in Los Santos Customs, I'm not gonna hold my breath, considering all other vehicles that I've seen from the DLC have horrible customization, but maybe this is gonna be different. And as you can see, this vehicle is a part of the sedan car class category in GTA Online, and as always, we're gonna be upgrading all the performance options up front, so we don't forget anything at the end. So we forget something at the beginning. You see? Body trim. Wow, this is a great customization right here. Brakes. We already upgraded the... Let's pretend I upgraded those at the beginning. Bumpers. Front bumper. Okay. And just like every other vehicle that I've seen from this DLC, bumper means splitter. For some reason, they confused the two. But anyway, let's go with this one. And the rear... These are actually bumpers. Okay, I'm not happy with the choices here, but at least we have bumpers. Exhaust. We have several, 12 to be honest, or to be exact rather, exhaust options. And yeah, I'm not in love with any of those. Well, let's go with this one. Grill. We can change the grill of this one, which is more than I can say about most vehicles released in this DLC. And I gotta be honest here, most grills are reused from the Paragon R, which is really a shame. Most assets, as a matter of fact, of this vehicle are reused from the Paragon R, which again is kind of a bummer. In the Paragon R, by the way, one of my favorite vehicles in the game. This is a pretty cool touch, I guess. You have a lot of hood options. Lights, no. Livery! You can choose from different liveries. And you guys know how much I love those. I just love my liveries. Can't get enough of them. Okay, next up we have the license plate. Yellow and black, of course. Roof options. We can change the type of roof we have. And since we're too cool for school, we're gonna go with the carbon roof. Skirts. We have several different skirt options, of which I actually like none of those. Spoiler. Yep, we have different spoiler options, which kind of look... I don't know, there's a theme going on in this DLC. They seem kind of lazy with the customization of the vehicles. Yeah, great. Suspension, yes, please. Well, that's way too much. This is better. Transmission turbo. Wheels, I'm gonna be keeping the stock ones. Windows, yes, please. And the last thing we're gonna be changing on the vehicle is the color of it. Let's see now. A Bentley. What's a Bentley color? Aside from black. What's a Bentley color? A Bentley color. This is a pretty Bentley color, but no way in hell. Well, this looks like a Bentley color. As for the secondary one, let's go with something matte. Ooh, I can ugly it up. Midnight purple on the... let's go with midnight purple. Why not? Trim color. What to go with. Okay, this looks kind of okay. Matches the exterior. As for lights, it uses the same lights as the Paragon R, which again, kind of disappointing. This is basically, for those of you who are uninitiated, a bigger, less armored version of the Paragon R. Actually, the Paragon R armored, so it's kind of like a bigger version of the Paragon R, which is by all means a good car, although I believe that one was an all-wheel drive one, and this is a rear-wheel drive vehicle for some reason. But yeah, in terms of how it changed in terms of performance after upgrading it still doesn't feel great. It feels sluggish and big and just the opposite of what the Paragon feels like. So I'd say if you're in the market for a Bentley and if you want to spend $2 million for a car, get the Paragon R, or even better, complete one of the heists. I believe it was a Doomsday heist, and get the Paragon R armored for free. And yeah, I really can't recommend this because, well, it doesn't drive very well. And you guys saw that the customization was laughable for 2021, the end of 2021. Really, Rockstar, what were you thinking putting this in? But in any case, I think this is gonna be the end of the video. Oh, how appropriate. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you liked what you saw. If that's the case, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm off to making yet another review video, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Why is my guy still picking his nose?